CCSJ, after this, have no home games left. 3 road games, including 2 games, one against St. Francis next Saturday, and then one against St. Ambrose a week from tonight on the road in Iowa, and then that St. Francis game is on the road in Joliet. So that was a dominant second set by IU South Bend. I think some of those 50-50 calls that did not go their way kind of lit a spark in them a little bit. And we just await here for the start of the third set. Let's take a look at some of the stats through the first 2 sets. Leading the way in kills for IU South Bend is Emily Adams and Jillian Bruckner, both with 6. 17 assists leads the way for Bryn Lake in the assist category, like I mentioned. They have 4 service errors, aces, on the game, 6 service errors, and 32 digs. 3 blocks as well. Let's get this third set started with Melina Haynes. It's a great opportunity, blocked at the net by Aguirre. Here's another chance for Adams, tips it over, kept up by Tegan Rath. Here's Camino, my goodness. What a block there from Bree Lake. It's Adams again, just a little bit long, and the point goes to Calumet, 1-0. The stats for CCSJ in that second set, leading the way with 3 kills is Camino and Keel. 10 assists for Lopez, she leads the way. 1 service ace, 5 service errors, 24 digs, 2 blocks. And Emily Adams can't get that one to go. I'm not sure if that's going to be credited as a block, but Aguirre, or Aguilar Martinez as some call her, gets the block on that one. 2-0 lead for Calumet. Now the question of the day is, can CCSJ come back in this game, or can IU South Bend finish it with a sweep? Haynes with a great serve. Lopez met at the net by Bree Lake. Camino off her back foot, left by Bryn Lake, and the point goes to the Titans. Now we're going to see number 11, Audrey Bias, and number 10, Emily Mash, coming in for number 19, Taylor Hostetler. And it's going to be the service specialist, Emily Mash, to serve here, down 2-1. She doesn't even jump on her serve. It's so interesting. You see some players jump and some players don't. That one just a little bit long by Aguilar Martinez. So 2-2. It's interesting because even some players on Calumet don't jump on their serve. Just to each their own. Lopez tries to catch South Bend off guard. It's tipped over, and Adams tips it out of bounds. No deflection. Point Crimson Wave. There's a streak on the line as well for IU South Bend. They have swept 5 of their last 6 opponents, including Governor State on Thursday last week. The official is just talking to the line judge, trying to confirm if there was a deflection. They say there wasn't. Oh, right in the coffin corner, a service ace by Matthias on senior night. She's having a great senior night so far. Andrea Matthias gets the service ace. She got the start tonight. It's her first service ace of the evening. Tegan Rath. Here's Carrito. Oh, wow, what a save. My goodness, Adams. What an unbelievable dig. Here's Camino, deflected and out of play. Camino with the kill off of Adams and Lake's arms. Goes out of play, and it's 5-2 Calumet. So what a start to this third set for the Crimson Wave. Trying to bounce back in this game. They were dominated thoroughly in the second set. Adams off her back foot. Oh, they're going to say it was just deflected off of Carrito. That really looked like it could have been out of bounds, could have went CCSJ's way. They say it wasn't. Here's Sydney Hannah. One service ace, one service error tonight for Hannah. Haynes from the back row. Set up for a great opportunity for the kill by Grotz. Calumet keeps it alive. Camino tips it over. Grotz sends it back. Adams takes flight again. You can tell when Emily Adams is getting ready for a huge kill. You can just tell she's taking flight. 5-4. The biggest lead for Calumet in this set was 2. It's down to 1. Matthias, Camino on the far side. Wow. Wow. Camino with a great kill. Sends it right by Bryn Lake. Camino has been really, really good with getting kills. 3 kills after the first 2 sets. 2 in this set. So she's up to 5 on the day. Oh, it's blocked, but Essence Kiel can't keep it in bounds. It's deflected and blocked. Audrey Bias comes in. Bias, the transfer from Vincennes University. 5 kills coming into this game. On the season, she's a senior. Emily Adams sends it over. Essence Kiel. High up in the air. They're going to keep it alive here. Bias again. Camino again. That might have been deflected. No, they say no deflection. Point, South Bend were all tied up. Camino was looking like she wanted the call, as though there was a deflection that sent it out of bounds. That's going to be a chance for a service ace, and it is. What a big play. Emily Adams. It was an awkward play by Haynes. Went off of the left side of her left arm, and Essence Kiel tried to make a heroic play over by the bleachers. First lead of the set for IU South Bend comes at 7-6. Carrito takes flight. That might have been a deflection. No, wow. That's 2 in this set. That could have been a deflection. Timeout, De Jesus. The lead to South Bend, 8-6. 8-6 lead for IU South Bend as we welcome you back here. Kyle Mathas on the call. So glad to be with you tonight. Nearing the end of the month, nearing the end of the season. Last volleyball game at home for Calumet this season. Camino blocked at the net. What a huge play by Bias. She gets the block. She'd had no blocks coming into this game and records her first of the game. Emily Adams now. Well, she's actually been on a roll in serving. Camino gets a second try at things. Wow, what a tip over the top. Bias had no chance. And it's 9-7. IU South Bend does not have an easy schedule coming up. They play Viterbo, who's ranked 15th in the nation, and then Olivet. Both games at home, however, could be the difference in those games. Here is Bias again. Blocked. Carrito. And a nice celebration as well. Carrito, 32 blocks coming into this game. On the season, she's a dominant force at the net. That's her second block of the contest tonight, as Camino will serve once again. Sent over to the far side, deflected. Kiel digs it to keep it alive. That's, wow. Looked like that might have been the 4th hit. No. What a play by CCSJ to keep it alive, but Van Domelen blocks it out of play, and South Bend gets the point. We're going to see Kira Aguirre, as well as Taylor Hostetler coming in for Audrey Bias and Emily Mash. It's going to be Aguirre to serve. She's been pretty good so far at the service line. Maybe there hasn't been a lot of aces, but She's helped her team go on a run of points. As you can see right there, Van Domelen cannot keep it high enough. And that's Aguirre's serve that gives the point to the Titans. Aguirre, Matias, Essence Keel hits the line judge. I think there's no doubt about that one, that one's out of play. So 12-8, the lead all the way up to 4 right now. Coach Callie Topolsky in her second season here with IU South Bend, trying to turn this team around after a rough year last year in her first year. 3-23 last season. Essence Keel will send this over. Bias again, blocked by Keel and Carrito. Another try. Wow! Carrito gets in there again for the block with Van Domelen. Van Domelen gets a shot now. On the near side here for Hotstetler. Essence Keel did not get good contact on that, and it goes out of play. Coach Callie Topolsky, served as assistant coach with IU East, played at IU East. We welcome you back. 13-8 in this third set. 2-0 lead for IU South Bend. This game looking like it might just end in a sweep. Hey, at least it's not as long as that 7-hour baseball game that happened last night that kept me up until 2 in the morning. At least we got that one going. Here's Carrito. Great response from Calumet. It's Regina Carrito. She's got a long way to go in her collegiate career. But man, oh man, is she putting up some great numbers as a true freshman. 33 kills, 3 assists, 4 digs, 32 blocks, and 1 ace this season for Carrito. Looks like we're going to see Yasmin Jordan, her first action of the game here, the junior from Hammond. Had a great high school career. She's going to serve here. That one just out of play on the hit back by Sydney Hanna. 13-10. Jordan again, she's trying to be one of those unlikely heroes here on senior night to give her team a good boost and a good run here. There's a great opportunity blocked at the net by Keel and Aguirre. Tipped again by Grott, blocked again by Keel. They go to the near side this time with Hotstetler, blocked by Aguilar Martinez and Van Domelen. What a huge play at the net by Calumet. 3 consecutive blocks on that rally alone. That's the difference. That is the difference that we could see in this game is the net play presence. 2 straight points for Calumet, by the way, since Yasmin Jordan has started serving. Hotstetler sends it to the far side, and Jordan can't keep it up. Big answer by IU South Bend. 14-11 as we see Bree Lake check back in for Sydney Hanna. It's going to be number 17, Riley Grott, to serve here. Camino has a tough time keeping that up, but she's able to do it. Keel sends it over. Oh, wow. Emily Adams has to go off of her back foot there. Tipped over. Sent up. Kept alive. What a dig by Hotstetler. Now it's Adams off her back foot, and she gets the job done. Adams with a great play. Emily Adams is getting things going here in a big way. 15-11. The control is going the way of IU South Bend. And then a service ace by Riley Grott, her first of the evening. Camino couldn't keep it up. And it's 16-11. IU South Bend starting to run away with this game here. Trying to put the nail in the coffin tonight. Oh, wow. Grot, another great serve, but it's just as long. Great eye by Van Domelen and Camino. There was always a chance there that could have been just on the line. Here's Essence Keel. Sent to the near side here. Hotstetler. Wow, good dig by Keel. Here is Van Domelen. What a spike. But what a return, though, by Hana. Again, it's Van Domelen. What another great return. Hotstetler trying to finish the rally. Camino's going to send it over. Titans can take advantage of this right here. Hotstetler, what a high IQ play. Catches Essence Keel napping. And it's 17-12. South Bend in the lead. So now it'll be Bryn Lake to serve. 1 ace, 2 errors tonight. Camino is going to give her second ace of the night. 18-12, it's all of a sudden 6, the lead. We want to remind you here on JEDTV, we'll have another Calumet game tomorrow night. It's a little bit of an earlier start, 5 p.m. Women's soccer taking on St. Xavier right here on JEDTV. Van Domelen just a little bit long, not on the line. It's point South Bend. Man, this will be a huge momentum creating game. I mean, they've been running on momentum, but this is going to help them in their upcoming game against Viterbo, the best team in the CCAC by a long shot, and undefeated, by the way. Katie Davison checks into the game as Bryn Lake makes a mistake, which could just keep Calumet in this game slowly but surely, as Davison gets a one-play action and then checks back out. Haynes, the transfer from Siena Heights. High up in the air and sent back down by Hotstetler. 20-13. Couple substitutions here, including Emily Mash, who's been so good tonight at the service stripe, coming back in to serve for IU South Bend. Camino, that one deflected? No. CCSJ can hardly even believe their eyes. They're going to say no deflection, so it's going to put South Bend up by 8. This game is slowly but surely getting out of reach. That one just out on the serve by Mash. We're going to see Carrito check back into the game for Aguilar Martinez. Here's Matthias. Oh, wow. Second guessing herself with Sydney Hanna and a service ace from Matthias. She's having a great senior night tonight. Even though this might end up in a loss the way things are trending, she's having an incredible senior night. There's no doubt about that. Here she goes again. Wow, great setup and a dominant kill by Bree Lake, but they keep it up. And we're going to get a net interference here on Calumet. Camino trying to talk to the official to see if that was an interference or not, or net interference or not. They're going to say, I mean, we don't have instant replay, so there's really not that big of a reason to be arguing the call. Maybe it's to just make the referee aware of it on the next play. If we did have a replay, then maybe there could be a challenge that was called. Camino sends it in. Kept up. Great dig by Hannah. Mash sends it over. Beautiful play by Emily Mash. Right on the line, and congratulations to Emily Mash. See, she has just got her 200th kill of the season right there. 23-15. 2 more points to get for IU South Bend. Haynes from the back row, sent to Mash. Bias just out of play. So we continue on at 23-16. Essence Kiel checks back in for Tegan Rath. Crystal Lopez will serve. On the far side, Adams just out as Emily Adams can't keep it in. And Calumet hanging on by a thread, down by 6. Near side for Bias, and again Bias goes just a little bit too long. It's a run here for Calumet, 4-0 run for the Crimson Wave, brings it back down to 5. So look out for this potential comeback. Remember, Calumet's got to not only come back from being down by 8, but come back from being down 2-0 if they want to win this game. And a mistake from Lopez to put IU South Bend on set and match points. And it's going to be Emily Adams at the line. Doesn't have an ace yet tonight, but she has a chance to finish things here. Putting it up at the net. Net interference is going to end this game. And that will do it. IU South Bend gets it done 25-18 in this final set. CCSJ was not able to get over 20 points in either of the 3 sets. And IU South Bend is on a run, has been on a seriously good run over the last few games. They've now swept 6 of their last 7 conference opponents in the CCAC. And they move to 12-16 and 8-6 in conference play heading into their huge game next week against Viterbo. CCSJ drops to 2-21, 1-14, and they can't get it done on senior night. They'll play only road games for the rest of the season, including a game this Saturday against St. Francis in Joliet. What a game tonight. What a fun atmosphere on senior night. We appreciate all of you joining us from home. I'm Kyle Mathas, signing off from Whiting. 3-0, a sweep for South Bend over Calumet. We'll see you next time. For now, so long and good night.